Well, hello everyone.
Hi
Welcome
there.
to our live stream tonight.
Welcome.
Glad to have everybody here. Silver Ripples, how you doing? Off-Grid Power's been here chatting with us for a while. And let me see, Rafe is here. Hey Rafe, how you doing tonight? Really appreciate you guys joining us. Yeah, there we are. Sorry about that.
Echo.
Hopefully we won't have the same repeat as we did last week when we blue screened somewhere along the way. So hope everyone's doing well. So we're getting started on things over here. Mrs. TV's got her laptop fired up and chatting along with us. And another weekend flew by.
Whoa.
Another Monday, another long day at work today. But hey, we survived. It's great to have a job.
Right.
Great to be here with everybody. So, how's everybody doing tonight? We are doing fine. We had a lot of things going on in our life over the past couple of weeks, but we're finally starting to stabilize a little bit and getting settled.
9 grandkids can keep you pretty busy on the weekends with dance recitals and all kinds of fun stuff, like a birthdays.
One of our grandsons turned 10, and now we've got 3 grandkids that are all 10. So it gets a little expensive for
right around this time of year.
Mrs. TV, and a little young yet to start just dishing them out some silver. That'd be the easy thing to do. Here you go. We're done.
Although you do have the one that wants to become a coin collector.
Yeah, we do have the one. He enjoyed it when I took him to that coin show.
Yeah.
He had a great time.
He did.
So we took him actually on his 10th birthday, too.
You did.
That was awesome.
Right.
So.
Exactly.
Silver Ripple says, very busy and expensive TVs. Oh, must have had something going on today, SR.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's so cool to see the kids and watching,
Oh, he was talking about it being expensive for us. I thought he was saying he was busy and had something expensive going on.
Very expensive.
He's talking about with the grandkids, yeah.
I know, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we enjoy them though. We love the heck out of them. They're so much fun.
Right.
So much fun to hang out with, spoil, and then send home.
And the one little 4-year-old, I think she loves being on the stage.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, she loves that attention. Hey, Stephen, how you doing? Yeah, you're right. We do need young people into the hobby. I try to, even when I go to a Tim Hortons or someplace get a coffee, I tell them about the.
Mr. TB, I hit the wrong button. Where am I?
Keep going. There
I just went down.
Yeah, I just went down too far. Yeah, you gotta make sure you click in that box, otherwise you can get some disastrous results. Happens to me all the time.
I'm lost on the screen.
Yeah, I'll get 50-cent pieces sometimes for my coffee, and I had one kid who's probably 18 or 19 at Tim Hortons go, "Is this real money?" Seriously. So it's an opportunity to educate. Tell them, watch out for silver ones if they see them and things like that. They're pretty surprised. I've been telling people about, watching for coins, going to a 7-Eleven and tell the person there, watch for special coins that are in the change. I was like, really? I didn't hear that before. So I just like to try to share as much as I can with people. And Stephen, yeah, grandkids are great, aren't they? I'll tell you. It is, they're really, really cool. It's everything everybody says it is and more.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, GP, I got your email. Thank you very much. That is really awesome. And I told you before it was unnecessary, but we really appreciate it.
So certainly do.
Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it.
That's so nice.
You've been a great supporter of our channel and our live stream, and it means a lot to us. It means a lot that people support us because there's, hundreds, actually there's thousands, hundreds of thousands of channels on YouTube, and on Monday night choose to be with us. I thought we don't have a whole lot of people out there, and I saw that Silver Seeker is doing his a special $50 roll hunt tonight, and I thought that we might have a hard time pulling some people over because I know we share a lot of the same viewers, and they're probably over there watching Silver Seeker do his thing. But anybody that follows him knows that his live streams go on for 4 or 5 hours at a time.
Wow.
Yeah, he has marathons, that's for sure. So, but we appreciate everybody shows up to ours and the time to spend with us. And we got some cool topics to talk about tonight. And
we do. I like the topics that you researched this week.
Yeah, I'm just kind of just thought we'd chat for a little bit, see if maybe a few more people show up and before we get going. And
hey, why don't you ask them about your first question there? We can go ahead and kick things off here, TB.
Yeah, so and I'm not sure how. What was that you got over there? I'm not sure how accurate this number of watching is, but just going about your phone. Anyway, so sorry guys, got a little distracted there. I wondered what you guys thought about the "What's in the Box" video I did a few days ago. How you guys thought that went? I know a lot of you out here contributed, if not all of you. And I think there's a few negative things went with it. I'm just trying to have some fun.
Yeah.
I think that not giving any clue at all may have gotten a little frustrating. Also, Ripples missed it. Yeah, sure you did, buddy. 350 comments later. But yeah,
it was just something new that you wanted to try. You're trying to change things up a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun. And hey, who doesn't like free silver, right?
Right.
And I think that just not giving any clues, because it could have really been anything, that was probably a little frustrating. And I had some pretty awesome guesses on it, but it only took me a day before I responded with a clue, and I wrapped it up pretty quick after just a couple days. But yeah, I had a great time with it. Hey, Silver Wolverine, how you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. We were just talking about, I don't know, SW, if you saw the video I did over the weekend called "What's in the Box." Gave away some free silver for people to guess what I had just purchased. So I was just asking if people wanted to, people liked it and if they had fun with it. Because I'm planning on doing another one. I've already recorded another one. And but this time I think, even though I didn't put it in the recording, I'll have to put it in the comments. This time I think I'm going to give a hint or two to start it off, because people got a little bit frustrated with, just with it being just about anything. In fact, I lost one person unsubbed me, got mad at me and unsubbed me. And
well,
that's fine. I'm just trying to have some fun, but
some people take it a little too seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. So hey, VC Coins Nevada, how you doing tonight? Thank you for joining us. Good to have you here.
Hi, VC Coins.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just Silver Wolverine. It was just what's in the box.
And you showed the box, right? You just
I did. I
showed the box and said, "What's in it?"
I tried
with no clue. But your Talking Bullion should have given them at least a hint about what types of things might be in that box.
And I tried not to show how heavy it was. It was pretty evident. It was pretty heavy, and it's one of those things where I'd given said it earlier this year that I was trying to get a tube of ASEs and some gold each month, and no one could have known that was what was in there. So I know SW. I know that's true that we can't please everyone. I mean, again, it was free silver. It was a very nice coin. Very proof, 8.5 grams, a little over a quarter ounce. I mean, it's a nice giveaway. I wanted somebody to work at least a little bit for it. So often in our live streams, we don't ask very hard questions. We're like, crap, that didn't take long to solve. So I thought,
or we ask ones that we ourselves can't answer. That's not very good either.
Yeah, last week we had questions that we didn't even know the answers to.
We thought we did, but when we looked again, we're like, what? What did we say?
We ended up giving everybody
several people, yeah.
So Silver Man is out there. Silver Man, thank you for joining us.
That's Silver Street.
Yeah. He's talking about the silver and gold drop today. Yeah, it went up there pretty good at the end of last week and then did a little bit of dropping today. Yeah, silver ripples. I know if you watched, I was after those ASEs, so I'm just trying to catch up with the comments here. Didn't you give a date range at first? No, I didn't at first, Stephen. I just said what's in there. So I gave an example on a date, but I didn't tell anybody. So somebody went through, a couple people went through methodically trying to guess, and boy, they were close, but didn't quite get it. Gav Zero's joined us. Gav07, how you doing tonight? Thank you. Currency Hunter 88, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. Silver Streak, he's saying hi to VC Coin, Silver Ripples, and Rafe. And yeah, right. Yeah, Silver Ripples has a 1/10 of a cent. That's what got us last week. It's like, what is 0.0001?
Don't even go there. Let's just forget that even happened. Move on, TV.
Yeah. Yeah, Silver Streak's tired tonight. Yeah, we've had a long day too, and it's always fun to finish off our Mondays with some fun chat with the guys. Yeah, Silver Streak and Silver Ripples. Boy, those silver squares were out there having some fun. Hey, Bella's dad, aka Phil, how you doing tonight? Yeah, we had some good questions. Mrs. TV thinks I've got a couple good questions tonight too. So
I like them anyway.
Yeah,
Hopefully they will too.
Yeah, so we've got, as you can see on the screen, we got a couple Mercury dimes to give away.
And no math and no decimal points.
Really? Yeah, that is true. Like I said, really. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. So, but yeah, I figured tonight I'd change it up a little bit, and everybody loves the Mercuries. These two look, got some nice toning to them, and so we'll go ahead and give those away for our giveaways. And as you know, there might be something else out there as well. So stay tuned for that, and we'll do a giveaway here pretty quick. Silver Streak felt like a spammer. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, when I had to go out to those comments, YouTube has that beta spot on their, what do they call it? They call it their YouTube Studio beta. I don't really like using that yet. I know they want to move everyone over to that. In fact, when I tried doing the comments through there, I couldn't get to the bottom of them all. It stopped. It wouldn't let me go any further. So I had to go back over to the Classic and fire it up over there. And it's easier to make comments through that than to try to do it underneath the actual video. But yeah, I'm not feeling that beta one yet. I'm trying to use it because I know I saw a video where YouTube said they're going to force everybody to use it here soon. But it's not really working for me at this point. How the heck was that gold coin so old? I thought I nailed it on the first day. I know. I was so happy they sent that to me. I did a random date and they sent me in 1983. I was trying to find out the first year. They said that the quarter ounce first year they published it was either 82 or 83. I couldn't find the exact date of when the first Canadian Maple Leaf quarter ounce was made, but 83 was pretty close to the first one. Hey, thank you, Silver Manna, for smashing that like button. Armando's joined us. Hey, Armando, thank you for joining us. Great that you're here tonight. All right, so our first topic, we kind of already talked about what did you guys think about what's in the box, and I'm planning on doing another one, and this time, like I said, I'll give a clue or two, and I'll planning to give away some more silver on that one too. So look forward to the next day or two. And I mean, you guys are welcome to quote spam it if you want to. So, but that's how the game's played. People got to get out there. And
so, do you already have your conclusion out there as far as the winner of the
first one? Yeah,
the box.
Yeah, okay. I already put the video out about what it was. At the time I recorded the video, I didn't know who won, so I put that down in the comments.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. So it's good to see.
Sorry, I need to catch up on watching your
It's good to see Mrs. TV is watching my videos, huh, guys?
Whoops.
Yeah. 1983 is old, so weird it showed up. Yeah, it did. Yeah, I was really surprised. Well, 1983, 36 years old. Pretty cool. All right. So yeah. So like I said, keep watching for another one. I've already recorded both the the first video and then the final video. So hopefully, it's kind of weird to record it ahead of time because it really doesn't give you the ability to have some comments when you finish it. But I needed to open it so I knew what was in it. So I knew when somebody won. So
Silver Ripples has a question for you there.
Yeah, Silver Ripples. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about that while we're on the topic. So Silver Ripples was the winner of the coin. It was a proof coin. In fact, I've got it right here. I can show it here real quick. And it's a beauty. And so he wanted to donate it to the live stream and do something fun with it, but he wanted to give people some time to look at the video that was posted, look at his comments that were in there. So we thought that this week might be a little too soon. So probably next week we're going to put it out there and use it. Have a little contest for it. But look at this thing. I'm trying hard not to turn it towards us, but this thing is so shiny and such a mirror finish. Silver Ripples, thank you so much for donating this to the live stream. This thing
really
is
nice.
Beautiful.
Wow, look at that
thing.
shine.
Yeah, it doesn't really show up as good as it really is on the, this thing is beautiful. So yeah, next week, we're probably going to do it next week. The plan is on a future live stream, but there's no reason probably not to do it next week. We want to kind of stay fresh in people's minds. And so Ripples, awesome, like always, like last week when we were passing around the gauze. We think we got that figured out. Everybody should have received their stuff by now because we got it out pretty quick. And yeah, thanks, Silver Ripples. It's a very nice thing for you to do. And somebody's going to get another great coin. And that is a coin. It's a $10 Liberia coin. One of my grandsons looked it up. And it said that it took 194 Liberia dollars to make one US dollar. So I don't think you want to use this as Liberia money. I'd keep it as a silver coin. So yeah, it's really nice. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that next week. Silver Ripples and I have already been talking about a cute little fun little game we can play and do it a little bit different. And so yeah, look forward to that next week. And Barbara's joined us. Hey Barbara, how you doing?
Hi,
thanks
Barbara.
for joining us. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Really appreciate it. Boy, look at all those blue wrenches out there. We got security out here, folks. You mess around, blue wrenches coming after you. So yeah. So let's move on to our next topic. So let me move, and then after that we'll do a go. So let me look at. I went to a coin show yesterday, and I thought it might be cool to show you what I bought. Now, I'm a pretty finicky silver buyer. As you guys know, I pretty much buy bullion mostly. So coin shows are fun, but I think if you walk around there and you're not really focused on what you want, it can just be a little bit overwhelming. I saw a video, was it Spectacular, I think, was talking about that. Going to a coin show, and if you're not really focused on what you want to buy, there'll just be so much stuff there. But let me show you what I picked up. So
You do walk in with an idea.
I do, right?
The types of coins or rounds that you're looking for, even dates, specific dates, but trying to fill in a collection of years.
Yeah, you're right about that. I do have some ideas, but a lot of times, I don't know, coin shows tend to just carry some of the same old stuff. I do like to look for old, like vintage type rounds. I'd like to go through those bins and see if I can find anything cool. That's where I found one of the items. But let's look at the first thing I picked up. I picked up a 1993 silver proof set. And I've been trying to get all the silver proof sets for a while back. I kind of broke up the 90s a little bit. I think I still need 94, 95. And then I have 96 through 2018, but I haven't bought 2019 yet. Anyways, I picked up a silver proof set. Just a standard old days, 5 coin, nothing fancy. You can see my umbrella. It is not raining in here. It's a light umbrella. So pretty nice though. I paid $20 for it. The red book says it's worth about $27. So I did okay on that. No, Mrs. TB didn't go to the show with me. I asked her, I invited her, but she said she had some other things to take care of. So
it was a busy
and
weekend.
we had something to do later on that day, so I had to get back and
etc. So
the next thing I bought, and I bought this to continue with some of the things during the live stream, is I bought some 40%ers, and so I got those from the coin show. So just had to re-up my stock a little bit on those. Oh, sounds nice.
Woohoo! Cha-ching.
Next thing I bought was one. Now you guys know I've been getting constitutional silver for a great price. So I found this in the half off bin. So it was $2. And honestly, I confused it with a 1921S. I couldn't remember if it was 1927 or 1921. But it was 1921. But $2 isn't. A lot of people don't mind paying $2 for mercury. But let me just look in the red book and show you what I'm talking about for those that don't know. So if we look in the red book, and this is a 2020 red book. I just got it recently. Let's take a look real quick at the mercury dimes. So I bought the 27S. That was a 27S. You guys hopefully can see it here. 27S right there. Worth in poor condition, $3.25. Not too bad. It's more than these other ones listed down here. So that's a 27S. But if we look over at the 21, we can see down here that even in poor condition, it's worth $45 and $60. And anything up from that just really starts to skyrocket. So again, I just, obviously if it would have been a 21, it wouldn't have been in the half off bin. But people talk once in a while about finding stuff like that, right? So anyway, that's why I bought just the one off when I've been buying rolls and rolls and rolls of them. But $2 still isn't a terrible price for it. So I picked up that.
OTB, you're always looking for those bargains, aren't you? It's marked $4 and it was sold for $2, so that was right up your alley there.
And then the final thing I picked up was the Johnson Matthey silver round. 1 troy ounce. Now everybody knows that these are a little bit nicer on the silver bullion. They come with a little bit of a premium, not a ton. But anytime I can pick up a good quality round, the right to trial by jury, it was $16. Not too bad. Over the weekend, silver was over $15 an ounce on spot, so it was less than $1 over spot. So I just picked up one just to pick up something different. So
ATB, Rafe says that a while back he got 2 1921 Merc dimes at an antique store for $5.
Whoa, Rafe, that's awesome. And we just looked at in poor condition; they were $45 or $60. So that's a steal there. That's why you got to look. I mean, even at coin shows. I mean, most those guys know what they're doing, of course, but you just never know. So it's worth it to go through those bins once in a while and kind of search them out. So that's what I got at the coin show. These 4 things: silver proof set, some 40%ers, a mercury dime, and a nice silver round. So yeah, there's a cool little browse. Had some fun looking at all the different things. And again, most of the vendors had most of the same stuff. There wasn't anything too unique, but I still had fun. I still like talking to the people and overhearing conversations, and just it's a fun time.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Had a great time.
All right.
All right, Mrs. TV, you ready to do a gaw?
Oh, I don't know. Are we? Are you ready for the first question?
I am. Barbara says she'll be right back.
Oh, okay, Barbara.
Yeah, you ran out of the store after you bought them. I bet you did. Yeah. So anyway, had a good time. Yeah, that Johnson Matthey one. I actually have one of those same ones. I think that I found at a coin show a while back and got it for a good price. So it's it's a decent round. I'd say it's. I don't know if I call it generic because I think they're brand name. So But it's a nice piece of silver to have in the collection.
So what are we giving away for the first god there?
Well, I think the
TV?
first winner is going to be able to choose between which one they want.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can get my coin cam working. Sorry about that. And then we can put them under the coin cam. Okay, it doesn't look very good right there, but let me throw this thing down.
Ooh, there it is.
And let me change the filter. There we go. So the first one is a 1941. And let me try my focus a little bit. Can we get it any better? It's about the best we're going to get it.
Ooh, I think I'm getting dizzy there, TB, moving the camera around.
So there's this 1941, and let's see the back of it. Is there a mint mark on this one? Yes, this is a S, 1941 S, so San Francisco Mint. And so the other one that we have is a, let's put under the coin cam. This hangout is backwards, so you gotta do the opposite way you think. It's 1935. And I do not believe this one has a mint mark on it, so it'll be a Philadelphia. All right. So the winner of the first gaw is going to be able to choose whether they want the 1941 or the 1935.
Awesome. Both nice coins.
Yep. And we'll switch back to the other camera. There we go.
There we go.
And you guys ready for a gaw then? We've got a question to answer. And again, it's going to be the first one we see.
Mm-hmm.
And Silver Streak says he got some deals at a pawn shop. That's pretty cool.
That's
all right.
Good.
So here's the first question. This is for a Mercury dime, your choice, 42 or 35. 1942 or 1935.
All right. So talking, what is the question?
Why don't you ask the question there, Mrs. TV?
What?
The first one there. Don't read the answer though.
All right. What street and in what city was the first U.S. mint built? So we need the street and the city. Go.
I should probably type go just to make sure.
Go. Okay.
There we go. So we got a few of you out there. What street and in what city was the first U.S. mint built? We're not getting any answers because they're all out there Googling.
You would think that might be a fairly common question.
Jeez, says off-grid power.
First mint, city and street where the first U.S. mint was built.
And I think everybody might have went and got a beer or something. They're like, I need a drink for this one. Man.
Oh, no.
We don't want it to be that hard, do we?
No, we don't want to have it too hard. But
So Ripple says Pring Garden Street, Philly, San Francisco. So don't forget, we need two answers. We need the street and the city. And nope, Silver Ripples, that's not what my Google search found. So keep guessing. And we do have a reference point if we need to validate and verify. So keep guessing, everybody. Yeah, no. I think people got the one side of it right. We just need the other side. Barbara, we're doing a call right now. What street and what city was the first U.S. mint built? That's what we're looking for. We need this. We need the street and the city. This is for a Mercury dime. A rather nicely toned.
Yeah.
Nicely toned Mercury dime.
They are. So maybe we thought it was going to be really easy for that, the street and city. That's kind of strange that it's not that easy to find apparently. You must have the Google magic search.
I I thought Gav07 might be able to help us out on this one. He's usually out there responding. Yeah. I don't know about the 631 Filbert unless it was on a corner, but yeah, that's the answer we were looking for. Silver Ripple, 7th Street in Philadelphia.
Yep, 7th Street in Philadelphia was the answer we came up with.
Yep, we got this off cointalk.com. It says the building housing the first U.S. Mint was built on 7th Street in Philadelphia. The cornerstone was laid on July 31st, 1792. So yeah, 7th Street is what we're looking for in Philadelphia. Congratulations, Silver Ripples. So next thing you have to tell us is which one do you want? Do you want the 42 or do you want the 1942 or the 1935? The 42 is an S? No, I'm sorry, it's a 41. Sorry guys. Isn't it? I keep saying 42, but it's a 41S and or a 35P. Yeah, 41S. 151 Independence Street, Bayou Bullion. Suggested. I know, Silver Ripples does have all the power, man. He won the GAW from the What's in the Box. Now he's winning this GAW. Wow. And of course, we're going to ask you to hold off on the next GAW there, Silver Ripples. But so would you like the 1941 or the 1935? It's up to you, buddy.
Yep, we'd like to know before we go to the next GAW because we're going to give away that next GAW, whatever one you do not choose.
Yeah.
So
he is a good Googler. I like that.
Good Googler.
That'd be a good
Google good.
That'd be a good name for somebody. A good nickname. He's a good Googler.
So TV, tell us a little bit while we're waiting for this answer.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait.
What?
Silver Ripple says, make Barbara decide. We are sending it to her.
Oh, Barbara.
All right. Boy, Barbara. You've gotten a lot of nice people here sending you stuff over while we've been on our live stream. So, Barbara, I don't know if you're on when we showed, but there's a 1941 and a 1935. The 1941 is an S Mint, and the 1935 is a Philadelphia Mint. So which one she wants 1935?
All right.
With all that time, Ty says he still couldn't come up, he or she still couldn't come up with the street name. So I'm going to cross out Silver Ripples. I'm going to put Barbara. And she wants the 1935 Merc. Awesome.
Cool. All right.
All right. Congrats, Barbara.
Yeah, congrats.
And thank you, Silver Ripples. That's really cool. Yeah.
So TB.
Yes.
What else are you going to talk about?
Well, let me see. We have our agenda here.
Did you want to talk about any mail that you got? Or not?
No, not this week, I don't think.
Okay.
No.
What about trades?
Sorry, we're just entertaining ourselves here.
He has an updated agenda and I do not, apparently. So what about trades? Did you do a trade recently? How did that go?
Okay.
What's going on with that?
All right, wait a minute. We got to hold off.
What's happening?
Barbara now wants us to send the dime to Ty Than Trong.
Cool.
Hopefully I said that right. I don't want to butcher anyone's name. So Ty Than Trong. All right. That's very awesome of you, Barbara. Ty,
thank you, Barbara.
If you, I will need your mailing address. You'll have to send the mailing address to tb@talkingbullion.com. And if you send us your mailing address, we will send this awesome Mercury dime out to you with a couple of stickers. Cool stickers, Mr. and Mrs. TV stickers. So really cool of everybody. For Silver Ripples passing on to Barbara, Barbara passing on to Ty. That is really cool, you guys.
Very cool.
Very classy.
Very cool.
TV, please forward the 35 to Ty. Yep. As long as I get a mailing address, I will be more than happy to do that. Thank you very much. But we're having fun with passing this stuff around.
We are. It's been an interesting
couple of weeks, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Well, people have passed them on before, but not like we've been doing.
Kind of like hot potato or something.
Or leapfrog, right? I was thinking leapfrog. Leaping over to the next person. Yeah, how sweet and classy of Barbara, for sure. Yep. All right, so we are going to talk about trade. So I recently did a trade with one of our community members, and I've got mine mailed out. I haven't received the package yet, but I trust that I will. So I just wanted to say that
we're in progress.
If anybody wants to, do a trade at some point, always open for that. I mean, you got something unique and cool on your end or whatever. We're always up for a trade, especially if you want maybe some constitutional silver or something. So no big deal. Just thought I'd mention it just in case. So yeah, Ty, pretty cool, huh? Thanks, Barbara. Yep, that's really cool, Barbara. I mean, a Mercury dime's cool, and and more importantly, getting the coveted TB stickers, Mr. and Mrs. TB. That's even cooler. Let me just tell you. All right, so next I want to just do a little bit of a discussion, see what you guys think about cleaning constitutional silver, cleaning junk silver. Silver Husky just did a pretty nice series on his channel about different ways to clean it. And I wondered if anybody takes the time to clean their junk silver. Like, would you really go clean something like this? I mean, look at that.
Change the toning on it.
Look at that, beautiful. I mean, that's just the character. The tells you what it's been through. All the dirt out of somebody's pocket. All the grime from their fingers
Well, the contrast. It adds contrast.
All the grime from maybe being a mechanic and working under the hood back in the 40s or 50s, buying yourself a soda with it. I would not want to clean that. So what do you think, Mrs. TV? Would you clean something like that?
I think that toning's pretty cool looking on it. And like you said, it kind of talks about the history that coin has gone through. It has seen some, travel probably, from machines to pockets to, cash registers. And
Barbara says she likes it dirty. It's old.
It's
right.
Old.
Yeah. Yeah, don't clean it. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think, as junk silver 90%, I don't think it really takes away the value necessarily. I mean, somebody might not want it because it's clean, but I wouldn't do it. I love the character of this stuff.
Well, not on purpose. If you leave it in your pockets when your trousers go into the washing machine, I might not check. That's the only way it's going to get cleaned.
Trousers? Are you in the same era as the coin?
I guess so. Slacks? What shall we call them?
So let me go back up to a couple questions here or comments. Bayou Bullion says, always looking to trade for Mexican Libertads. Well, what are you looking to trade? Why don't you send me an email, Bayou Bullion? I've got some Libertads. I probably have a few duplicates. Not any of the expensive ones. I'm still trying to get those. I think the low 90s are a little pricey. I looked at a few of them at the coin show. But yeah, if you want to send me an email, maybe we can do something on that. So that'd be pretty cool. Then Armando asked, did I have a chance to look at any of those Walking Liberties? No, I'm sorry, Armando, I haven't. I know you sent me a very nice detailed list of some of the key dates you're looking for and stuff. And I'd have to dig them out and get to them, but hopefully I can find some time in the near future to do that for you. I'd like to do it.
I'll make sure that TB looks at those this week.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to be able to help you out if I could.
You.
So I'm just really using them as, constitutional silver.
Mm-hmm.
And so, if we could, make a trade to something to help you fill books or whatever you're using them for, that would be cool. I'd like to help out with that. So let me see. Silver Streak says, never clean my silver. I like the natural patina left intact. Absolutely. I would agree.
Mm-hmm.
So Silver Ripple says he bought some silver quarters a year ago, so clean by me handling them like once a week. splashing them around. Enjoying playing with the silver. No, I like playing with it. Makes better sound when dirty. Awesome. I love all the constitutional. Yeah, so do I. Off grid. Love it. So Armando says he used to clean some of his coins before he knew better. Yeah, it's kind of a rookie mistake, I guess.
Didn't you do that a long time ago? You went to a coin store and bought a coin, and you're like, oh, it has a spot on it.
Yeah.
And you regretted cleaning that.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know any better when we first get started,
Right.
so.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah. So I'm late, but I have arrived. Flat Destroyer is here. Thank you for joining us. Very cool. You're in time for another GAW, and maybe, who knows, maybe some bonus will be out there again tonight too. Man, Mrs. Stevie, it's already almost 9:45.
Oh.
Yeah, hi,
It's
Destroyer.
getting late.
Yeah. Silver splash sounds cool. Yeah. Oh, I love the sound of that silver clinging together. It's really awesome.
Yeah, that is a good sound.
Let me see. So Fiat Destroyer doesn't have any subs. Can we help them out with that, Mrs.
Oh,
TV?
sure.
Let me see if we just go
Fiat
here,
Destroyer.
go to the channel. Well, guess what? You've now got 3 subscribers. So let me find this thing. Go over here. Here, I'm just
So
doing some
I'm
technical.
getting a lesson here on
Go to channel.
how to sub.
And now he just got a new one too.
Cool.
So you can go ahead and close that tab. And yeah, so now Flat Destroyer, is that flat or Fiat? Fiat Destroyer, sorry, I'm quite a ways away from my monitor. Now has 4 subs. Awesome. Scott Devord is joining us. Hey Scott, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. And somebody saying hi to Creek. Spoiler alert. Oh, that's the old Creekside Cubing.
Creekside Cubing.
What's going on?
Oh, I like the name Fiat Destroyer. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a good name
that's a
too.
cool name. Yeah, awesome. Well, thanks for joining us. We'll have to remember that. Fiat Destroyer is Creekside Cubing. You know what? I know why he changed it. He got tired of me calling him Curbside. He got offended and changed it. And I want to apologize, Creekside. I said that so many times. I don't know why. So accept my apologies and thank you for still joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, just say Fiat, not flat.
Yeah. Right. I'm butchering his name again. Oh my gosh.
What is going on, TB?
I just got
Clean your glasses.
got these old eyes and need bigger. These monitors have such small resolution. I don't know, it's hard to read these things. So he loves this community. Yeah. Thanks, Fiat. That's awesome. And Mellow Stacker joined us, Mrs. TV.
Hi.
Hey, Mellow, how you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. And we're going to do another GAW here momentarily. And we just had a discussion about cleaning junk silver, and everybody seems to be against it, which I am too. I mean, against it sounds pretty strong. I mean, if somebody wants to clean their constitutional silver, they're certainly welcome to.
Prefer not to.
Prefer not to.
Right.
And then we did have a brief discussion. Somebody started off earlier about the decreases in the spot price today. Hey, last week went up over $15. Woke up today and it was steadily going down. So it's back down into the high 14s or 1470 something. Last I looked, I can't look now because I'm using my phone as my camera. But yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Fiat. Just try to, like I said, try to inspire people. That's what Mrs. TV and me do. We really like to, thank people for their support and inspire them to. Hope to keep you moving on this cool stuff.
Yeah, we just like to share information.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad we can help.
Mellow Stacker says he's got to go to work in 4 minutes. I wanted to jump on and say hi. Well, thank you, Mellow.
Oh, thanks.
We really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate your support and jumping on and saying hi. So enjoy your night at work tonight. Have fun. And thanks for stopping by. Gold ran up big time until the Mexico agreement was reached last Friday. late Friday. Yeah. Silver Ripples. Sal just did a video on that a few hours ago. And I watched part of it. I didn't get to watch it all, but he was talking about how he felt as well that the Mexico agreement helped precious metals to drop back down again. So Chris Osborne, what is the best thing to buy for $9 and free shipping? Best thing to buy for $9. Well, what do you like, Chris? You're gonna have a hard time obviously getting an ounce of silver, but you could buy some fractional silver. That's gonna cost you quite a bit though. And as far as premiums, I might look to buy maybe some constitutional silver. For at the right place, you could get probably, I mean, I usually can get my dimes. I could get 9 dimes for $9 probably. Some places where you'd be able to get at least 6 or 7 dimes, you should be able to. Maybe a couple quarters, maybe a $50 and a dime or two. So yeah, that's definitely something that I'd look for because constitutional is great. It's great fractional silver, you know.
It is.
It's not like the fractional like we may show later because it doesn't have those same type of premiums, you know.
Right.
Stuff like this has a lot of premium on it. So
okay.
Yeah, right. So Ripples, way to remind the chat. Come back next week and win that proof silver that Silver Ripples won yesterday.
Oh, that's right.
Do
you still have that
yeah,
over there? Why don't you show that again?
He's giving that away
Had a
next
few
week. It's this one right here.
Look at that. Look at that.
Probably would be nice if I took it out of the case, but case is a little dirty, but the coin itself is absolutely perfect.
It is spectacular.
So Ripples is giving that away on the live stream with Talking Bullion, Mrs. Talking Bullion next week. So look forward to that. Gator bait.
Oh.
Upgrade prime hours, your 300 sub. Wow, that's really cool.
That is.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, I'd look to pick yourself up some constitutional silver. So do you collect silver, or what do you have, Chris? Are you a new stacker? Are you an old stacker? Just kind of curious. I don't think I've seen you on here before. What are you trying to stack right now? Why don't you let us know? Yeah. It may be tough to find some free shipping at $9. So if you can go to a local coin shop, that might be best. That's
or
good advice.
Let go. You've had some
very good success
with that. That's right.
And so let's do another go, and then we'll talk about let go. So what do you think? Want to do this go?
Sure.
All right. So everybody.
So let's have you read this next question, Mr. TB. Which one you going for?
Or follow TB to his let go contact. Stick me. All right. Here is question number 2 for the 1941 S Mercury dime. It's kind of a follow-up to the first question, so hopefully you kept your Google up. And we're going to hold off on letting Silver Ripples win this one. And so the question is, we talked about the first U.S. Mint building in the first question. What did they use for power to build this mint? So obviously to build a mint, you need a lot of power. Back then in the 1700s, they didn't have the same type of power we have. So what did they use to build the mint? What kind of power?
Oh, that's an interesting answer on that one, TB. I don't know. That was a very interesting find. I'm surprised we didn't have faster answers before on it, but hopefully people can do a search that turns this. We have some good guesses, but haven't seen the right answer yet.
Yeah.
Coal fire and steam, I would have thought something like that too, but those are not it.
So Chris Osborne, if you want to send me your mailing address at tb@talkingbullion.com, we'll send you out a couple of our Mr. and Mrs. TB stickers. So if you don't mind sharing your mailing address, why don't you send it to me and we'll send you something. So Fiat Destroyer says horsepower, solar, cool answer coming. I see it.
Silver ripples already
he's
know
probably
what
dying.
it
He's probably dying.
is. It's a strange answer.
It is a strange answer. I was kind of surprised. That's why I used it for the question.
Yeah. Ah.
There it is. Off-grid power's got it.
That's right.
Oxen power.
Oxen power.
It says the power for the mint was provided by 2 oxen. Now, if you want to win, you got to tell me the names of the oxen.
No, you do not.
Just kidding.
Two
Well,
oxen.
OGP, you won. So
Yay.
you're going to get yourself the 1941 dime. That's very cool. Off-grid power is won again.
Yeah.
That's really cool. 1941 mark. Yeah, nicely done, OGP. I agree. You guys are rock stars on answering these questions, boy. I'll tell you.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that was really interesting, wasn't it, TB?
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And so we will give up this dime to off-grid power.
So you got that marked down over there on your little sheet of paper? I'm not writing it down this time.
Yeah, I got it. I got it marked down. And yeah, so off-grid power says TV send it to Ty. He's a good friend of mine.
Oh.
And I'm trying to get more involved in this awesome community. Wow, so Ty's going to get 2 dimes?
Oh, cool.
That is awesome.
Well, congrats,
so
Ty.
Make sure you encourage Ty to send his mailing address, because I don't think I have it yet. So
mailing address.
Go ahead and send that along. That'd be can't mail it to him if I don't get his address.
Mm-hmm.
So Betsy and Bill. That's the name of the oxen.
Cool.
So yeah, my Google worked. It's a coin that I don't have. I think he's trying to say, Bayou Bullion. All right, cool. So yeah,
that was. I mean, you would have not. I would have not even thought about 2 oxen.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a coal. Yeah, the coal and the steam and
sounded good to me.
Horsepower. I mean, that's automatically what I would have thought of too. But to find out that it was 2 oxen was really interesting.
All right, so off-grid power now. Are you saying you don't want me to send it to Ty? You want me to send it to? Let me see. Where did I see that? Chris Osborne instead. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Silver Ripple suggesting that he send it to Chris. Okay, I got you. Off-grid figures off-grid power picks oxen power.
Yeah, that's right. Alternative energy. There you go.
Mrs. TV, can you type for Chris Osborne? Can you type in my email address? He says he's can't find how to message me. Just send me an email, Chris. And we'll get something out to you.
TV@talkingbullion.com.
Yeah, pretty easy to remember. So yeah, OGP, I'll send the second dime to Ty as you suggested, and if Chris sends us his mailing address, I'll make sure we take care of him. Don't worry about that. So, all right. So one more topic, and then we'll do the
what
bonus bullion. Let's talk about a quick topic first.
Oh, what topic is that?
It was about a new Leco resource. So you guys know that I've had a Leco resource since January, and I was not able to hook up with them last week. But the good news is I'm meeting with them tomorrow after work. So got another fantastic deal for a little over $12 an ounce. So really, really happy about that. But I wanted to let you know that I found another person on there who I'm going to meet on Wednesday, and this is just for a small purchase. but able to get it for $14 an ounce. I just really wanted to, encourage you to continue to use resources like that. And so let me tell you how this went. She had 8 quarters out there for $35. Of course, that's way too much for me anyway. So I said to her, Letgo has a way to just send, quick messages. I just sent, is this negotiable? She sent back and she said, yeah, I'd take $30 for it. And I responded and I said, well, thank you for your quick response, but that's a little too much for me. So good luck with selling it. And she responded with, well, how much are you willing to pay? And I looked it up and, spot was about almost $22 because it was on Thursday or Friday when it was up over $15. So I'll give you $20 for it. And she said, okay, sold.
So what are your guidelines, though, for when you're negotiating and when you're meeting up with a new Letgo resource?
Well, I mean, I don't have guidelines. I'm just trying to get it for the best price. I mean, with my other resource, I mean, I don't expect to pay $2 below spot. I mean, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
But why would I be out buying above spot if I'm
right, if you're able to get it below, right?
But on the other hand, it's good to have another resource. So, what is Letgo? Letgo is an app for your phone. I believe it's on Google, but I use it on my iPhone. But yeah, if somebody's got Barbara's ego, let go of her ego. Yeah, Armando, I would agree that most people don't want to deal, but you just keep asking and then you find somebody.
The one that does. And it's just no offense. It's just like, okay, well, this is what I'm interested in. That's pretty much how TV does it. It's like,
I'm not offensive. I don't say things like, you idiot, that is way too much money. You'll never get that. I just say, hey, good luck with your purchase.
Right.
Or with your selling.
This is what I'm willing to pay. Yeah. So if you change your mind, let me know. And sometimes people do come back afterwards and say, hey, are you still open to purchasing that?
Yep. So, and let me tell you, and you guys should all know this, but never agree to meet at somebody's house off of these local apps. I was kind of surprised because this lady reaches back out to me to set up the meter, and she says, well, why don't you just plan to come over at my house at 6:30? And I said, no, I will not plan to come to your house. That's not good. I want to meet you at a restaurant. So I'm not really sure why a lady would invite a stranger over to her house, but on the other hand, I mean, if somebody knows you're showing up to their house with a pocket full of money, that's not a good scenario to put yourself in either.
That's right.
Just want to make sure that you guys wouldn't do something like that because it's not safe on either side.
Right.
And so I was able to work out, 8 quarters for $20. Now, spots dropped a little bit since we worked the deal, but again, I'm just kind of laying the foundation. I'm going to show up and meet her. And she said she had some other silver. Should she bring it along for me to take a look at? And I said, sure, but just be aware I'm, going to be looking for probably a little under spot. So as long as you're aware of that, bring it along and maybe we can strike a deal. And I don't think she has a lot of it. She talked about a piece dollar and, she had a few dimes, things like that. But hey, I'm willing to take a look. So
sure.
But so anyway, so I would encourage you. And Armando, you're right. For every 30 I get turned down, I find one. Mm-hmm. But just ask, and one of these days you hit up and you find somebody that has someone to deal with you. So I mean, most of these people probably got it from an inheritance or someplace else. So
right.
I think it's probably the guy I've been buying off of, his dad kept it when a quarter was a quarter and a half was a half. So I mean, he's giving me a great deal, but his dad's still making a ton of money off it. So so that's the kind of person you have to find.
And then too, I mean, you're frequently you're paying more. Usually, you're paying more than what a coin store would. A local coin store would pay for that. Yep. So it's really a win-win situation at that point.
That's right. Yeah, we are paying more than you get at a coin store. So
that's true.
Yeah, off-grid power, I was going to say about $14.70. Last I looked, it was $14.70 and some change. So yeah, it was up over 15, I think, when it rested on Friday. So all right, you guys, you ready?
Oh. Okay,
Got
what's
a
this?
bullion bonus
I
to
forget
do.
that you even said. Bullion.
All right, you guys. We do have another hard question, but you know what? We're going to pass on that tonight. We're going to make it a little easier. So let me show you what the bullion bonus is going to be.
Ooh,
This is going to be a little bit different from the
Yeah.
40%er, even though I re-up my 40%ers. So let's see what this is going to
Oh,
be.
yeah, this is nice.
This is pretty cool. Not bad. It is a... It's hard to get this on the screen the right way. Monarch Precious Metals. Now don't let the size fool you here. This is just blowing up from the camera, but it is a 1/10 ounce bullion coin. No, it's not a coin. It's a bullion round. But look at that. Oh, be nice if I put it the right way. I can't even see it. Geez. So small. Let me see. It goes like this. There we go. So it's 1/10 troy ounce. Look at that. Monarch Precious Metals.
Nice.
Well, so you can see at the top, 1/10 troy ounce, 999 fine silver. It's got a train rolling down the tracks there. So, yeah, an upside down train. So, yeah, so a little bit different. Want to do something different from the 40%er tonight. So, it's a 1/10 ounce of pure silver. What do you guys think? Huh? Pretty nice. So, I'll flip it back over. Monarch Precious Metals. Let me see if I can. There's the crown, which they're famous for. Yeah, very nice.
It's even nicer right side up than it is upside down. Looks great either way, but
Hey, 10,000 silver is great no matter how you look at it. And you look at the crown though. You guys notice that the crown says MPM. Did you notice that on top of the crown? MPM. Yeah, Monarch Precious Metals. Pretty cool.
That is cool how they did that.
Yeah, these are pretty unique. I bought a few of these at a coin show a long time ago, and I've been kind of holding on to them and waiting for a good time to use them. And I just felt like tonight might be a good time. All right. So makes me want it. LOL, says Chris.
Silver Banana wants to know, where did you get that? Was that at the coin show that you got that?
Yeah, I bought 10 of them. There's 5 of one brand and 5 of another. And these 5 of them were these Monarchs. And I thought they were really cool because Monarch's a well-known precious metal name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let me go back to the regular camera.
All right.
And this time we are going to ask. We ask if you already won, not to bid against it. Somebody else can win.
Mm-hmm.
And
so what's the question?
the question is, name a state.
Yeah.
Go.
Go.
And, okay, you're gonna have to help on this because these will probably come flying by. And you remember what it is, right?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
How do you win? You have to name a state, Chris.
We got 50 of them to choose from. Go pick one.
Pick one.
Type fast. Type faster. Faster. Haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, sure, Silver Ripples. Keep guessing a lot. You're pretty good at that, aren't you?
Haven't seen it yet. Oh, man. Oh. Haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it yet.
Oh. San Francisco and Kansas City are states now? I did not know that. Oh man, I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen it yet either.
This is strange. I thought it would be pretty quick.
Well, I mean, it's hard to guess when you have 50 of them.
I guess. Wow.
Keep guessing. Czechoslovakia wins.
Yeah,
No, just
kidding. Some great guesses. Oh man, TV, are we going to have to give somebody a hint or what?
We may. So, name a state. No, Silver Ripples, we didn't say the name of Thanksgiving dinner item. There we go. Keep an eye, Mrs. TB, because these things can roll through here pretty quick.
They can. A state of confusion.
That's great, Stephen.
Good answer, Stephen.
Okay, boom. Go ahead and stop. We got a winner.
Stop. We have a winner.
We have a winner. And we go ahead and stop, you guys. And just want to go back up because there's two people that said it, but on our screen, one person said it before the other one. So let's go back
which one
up.
does yours say?
Bayou Bullion said Idaho.
It's the first one I saw too.
Yeah, about 6 or 7 before Silver Streak. So Bayou Bullion, you won it. Congratulations. This is a great win. I'll tell you.
That's awesome.
I mean, it is only a 1/10 of an ounce, but I'll tell you, it's
so cool.
It's a nice collectible item. Yeah, it really is. It's very, very nice. So Bayou Bullion, Mrs. TB, if you could one more time type my email address in there so they can send me a mail-in address, and we will get that out with some nice stickers as well. Yeah, very cool. That's very awesome that you won that nice round. That's a nice that's a kind of collectible, I would say. I don't know why I'm giving this away because these are some very nice collectible rounds there. I haven't seen these very often. I think you might be able to buy them off their website. Last I looked a while ago, but
so Chris wants to know, do you guys do this all the time?
We do, Chris. We do it every Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We have giveaways. We always have at least a couple giveaways, and we like to select something nice. Yeah, we select something nice, and we just like to encourage people. I mean, most of the people don't join just for the giveaways, although people like them. We like to, just have fun with people. You guys are a great time. We have a great time with you guys. We do.
So that's really what it's all about, just getting on and laughing and having some fun together. So,
right.
And next Monday, Chris, Silver Ripples won a gall that I had on YouTube called What's in the Box, and he won a very nice pure silver round proof. And it's kind of hard to tell here, but this is got the plainers and the proof, got the kind of matte finish on it. And then the backside is beautiful. Now, don't let this stuff on the case fool you. This thing's in perfect shape. So come back next Monday and see if you can win that. We'll have a lot of fun. Silvermana says there's an Idaho. I thought they only grew potatoes. Bayou Bullion says, thanks, y'all, and I'm trying to get stickers. It's just as exciting to get stickers. Yeah, we've got these cool stickers here we can send you. This one too. We'll send you the Talking Bullion one as well. I just messed it up, but.
Yeah, Chris said he'll definitely be back.
Awesome.
That's great.
We'd love to have you back. We have a great time. We have fun on the stream.
Yeah, this community is really cool.
And if you guys want to, if there's anything you'd like us to discuss, we're always open for topics as well. Send us some topic items you'd like to see us talk about. And we would love to, if we're not sure about, we'll do some research and we'll get the others in the chat to comment on it too. So it's all about sharing information and just having fun with each other. So yeah, Mrs. TB will give you the email address for you to send it to. And Off-Grid Power, I do believe, did make a comment about his grandpa flying the B-17. That's really cool. Let's give away a kilo. Well, sure, Chris, you got our address. You send me the kilo. I'd be happy to give it away. That'd be awesome. It'd be a great giveaway. Yeah, cool. Thank you, Bayou. We really appreciate it.
We do.
The Constitutional King TB. Yeah. And you guys, I just wanted to remind you again, I do I do plan to do 1,000 sub giveaway. I don't know where I'm at now, 1,040 something. I've got the video recorded, and it's gonna. I'm not using the word epic. What's another word for epic? Awesome. Spectacular. Epic's overused, but it's gonna
bonus.
It's gonna be a great sub. I've got some really cool stuff I'm gonna be giving away. I'm just kind of holding off because there's a couple other people, Clever Coin, Lake House Beach. They're doing their 1,000 sub giveaway. I just thought it'd be nice if I could just kind of hold off for a few and let them kind of, because Clever Coin's doing a really cool one. So I just thought I'd let him kind of get that taken care of, and I'd come along it shortly thereafter. So
instead of trying to compete with them, let him have his space and let the participants be able to have that time too, and not be conflicted on where they need to be watching.
So yeah, I agree. So Fiat Destroyer asked, maybe you just discussed this already, but a question he's had for a long time. Do you think the constitutional silver is going to dry up from the market sometime in the future? I think it's highly unlikely it'll dry up. Now, I've talked to coin dealers and jewelry stores, and they tell me that they actually send out constitutional silver to be melted quite a bit. So I know
that could reduce it considerably if a lot of them are out there doing that.
I know it's being melted. I'm not sure how much, how fast, and I know there's a lot out there, but I would say it could. Just depends on how much time goes by, but I would still be collecting it. I mean, that's why we collect it, because you just don't know how much is out there, and I think there's less every day. So I'd say why, silver's in the $14, 14 and some change on spot. You should be buying up as much as you can. That's only my opinion. I'm not a financial advisor, but it's beautiful fractional silver that is usually just above spot, if not below, that you can pick it up for. Yeah. Why not? And everybody recognizes it as well. So
Barbara says it's sacrilegious to melt constitutional silver. I think it's very sad that it's just being melted like that and not, I don't know, respected or what the term might be. But it's just sad that it's not appreciated. I guess that's really the word I'm looking for.
Well, they can obviously melt it, make more money off it, and that's what they do. So it's a business to them. Bullion says, thank you too, and I'm glad that I stayed with this migraine coming back. Well, we're sorry to hear that you got a headache. That's not good.
Those are never good to deal with.
And but we appreciate you staying with us. So,
all right. Well, TB, it looks like we're a little bit over time. We do appreciate people's time and don't want to run over too far.
So Ripple says that TB and International Stacker would corner the market.
I don't know, that International Stacker. I mean, he talks about how he doesn't have anything to spend his money on in the places that he travels. So he has the cash to go ahead and make his purchases. Quite a few. Very cool channel, though.
Yeah, International Stacker is awesome. I wish he's getting some great opportunities in his life right now. It's really got a great job that affords him or allows him to do that.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah, Constitutional Kings, me and yes, I would agree with that. At least from what we know, I'm sure there's other people out there stacking that aren't. So going out on YouTube and telling everybody about it. So it's all good and happy that I found you a great and fun channel. That's for sure, Bayou. We're happy you found us too. Appreciate it. Awesome. Lazy Lawrence says, lawfully lurking, leisurely lingering, and loudly laughing at lovely low levels of light. Oh. Wow. Well, thanks, man. Thanks for making me twist my tongue. Good night. Thanks again, TV. Always fun to stream. Yeah. Yep. Cool. All right. We're going to let you guys go.
Thank you
it's
so much.
It's a quarter after 10. Really appreciate you joining us. We'll get these gauze out in the mail. And those of you that sent me your address, thank you. I looked at my email. I believe I've gotten everyone that I requested, Ty and Chris, and we really appreciate it. So we usually try to get them out pretty quick, but if not, it takes us a couple of days. Don't worry. You will get your gauze from us. So thank you, everyone.
Thanks
appreciate
again.
it. Have a great night. We look forward to you
so much.
joining us next Monday when we're going to have a special golf from Silver Ripples. We'll see you
Woohoo!
next week,
All
everyone.
right. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye bye.